you're down the front in the pit, which sometimes we're still stupid enough to do, good afternoon everyone. We're pushing ahead this year with Bowie Mack, our clothing line. Now the reason behind Bowie Mack, for me personally, I like to wear a lot of black t-shirts. The problem I have is I struggle to find designs that I like at a price that I'm happy to pay for. So the idea was, going back now 5-6 years, the idea was let's just create our own clothing line and get our own t-shirts printed with designs that I want to wear. So we set up Bowie Mack with the intention of doing that, printing white or kind of one colour, two colours onto a black t-shirt, prints I would like to wear. But at the same time we set up Macintosh Gin, which took all of our attention and focus. So year went by, another year went by where we did nothing with Bowie Mack. And then we decided, well actually let's get some t-shirts printed for Macintosh Gin and we'll use Bowie Mack as the kind of the company to do that from. So the only t-shirts we've ever printed through Bowie Mack was actually for Macintosh Gin. But we established at least a printers that could print for us on blanks. We're now looking at getting some kind of more samples for other t-shirts and hoodies, because we want to do a hoodie. Debs, who's the other part of Bowie Mack, she's Bowie, I'm Mac, I know you know this already, loves wearing hoodies when she's going to and from work, and she likes big thick hoodies with, you know, that cover the neck and covers the hands. It's a girl thing. If you're a girl watching this, I apologise if I'm being rude or out of order, but for some reason when girls wear jumpers and hoodies, they like to kind of cover their hands. Guys, I know we don't do that, but I've got 3 daughters and a wife that do. They kind of wear the sleeves over the fingers. So we want to get a hoodie done where it's long, kind of either comes over the hands or it has a thumb hole in the cuff, so they can do that. And look for something chunky. The problem being is we're struggling to find a producer in the UK who can give us a blank black hoodie. That's not true. We're struggling to find a producer in the UK who can give us a cost-effective black hoodie that we can use as our own to put kind of stencil on. But I've just spoke to a third-party wholesaler. They do stock some really nice hoodies, so I've ordered a couple of blanks from them. We've got a couple of black ones coming in like a medium and a large, so we can assess the sizes. A couple in grey. I've ordered a black zip-up hoodie for myself to compensate for the fact that I don't like wearing big chunky hoodies with the thumb holes and whatnot. So we'll do a zip-up for that, and then a couple of t-shirts because we identified a different type of t-shirt we want to use for our blanks. Now the long-term goal is for us to have our clothes made for us by an actual garment manufacturer. But in the UK it is so expensive. Most of the big brands, they will go to either Portugal or Turkey to get theirs made, and again we've touched base with a couple of different factories, but without going out and visiting them and get a proper feel for the goods they're producing, it's not really attainable at this time, and the initial cost as well for the first run, it's way out of our budget. So for now we're going to use blanks, and that simply means a printer or a clothing wholesaler will sell you a blank t-shirt and then the printer will print your design onto there. They'll either de-stitch the label that's currently there and either pin your own in or print your own. And that's what we did with the previous run of Bowie Mack shirts. We got it from Macintosh Gin. We got some lovely hem tags, we got the in-collar printing, it was really nice. Obviously it's a bit more expensive doing that, but what we're doing now is we're looking for a bit more of a premium tee and a premium hoodie rather than just buying a cheap kind of £2, £3, £4 t-shirt and a £10, £12 hoodie. We want to find something decent. So this afternoon I've had a nice phone call, we've ordered some, they'll be here hopefully this week. I'm quite excited to show you guys when they arrive, so yeah, the journey begins. Good afternoon. Well, just taking delivery of our samples for the blanks we intend to use. We'll do a bit of trial with it. I'll wear this often, see how it washes, see how it hangs, see how it kind of dries, reshapes. But this is the kind of tee that I think we're going to go for. It's quite thick, but it's not too thick. if that makes sense. That's what's going to be a core t-shirt. Obviously, the sizing will be unstitched, and what we'll do is we'll then print our own in-neck kind of label, washing things there. The kind of print we're going to have, we'll have small logo on the chest there, and then on the back we'll do a larger print. So I'm quite excited with that. Actually, that's quite smart. Obviously, as I've already mentioned in a previous video, the intention is eventually to get these made for us, but until we're in a position to do so, we have to use blanks and have our designs printed onto them. But that's what most apparel brands in this country do anyway. So I think that's the one. Yeah, see, so there you go. Look, here's what I'm talking about with the thumb holes. And obviously when you wear that and the thumb kind of comes through, and me personally, I don't like wearing things like this. I don't like my hands being covered. If I'm wearing a shirt, I'll always kind of fold the shirt back a bit, and if I'm wearing a jersey or a hoodie, I'm often lifting the sleeves, the cuffs up a bit, so I've got some room. But Debs, Bowie, and our three daughters, they all like to wear kind of the sleeves over. That is a nice touch. It's then got this big chunky neck. I really like the detailing on that. It's nice. It's got the nice little finishes where the cord comes out and the cord's fastened off. This is really, really thick and chunky, and I think that's going to be perfect. So there's the grey. 2 greys, 1 in a medium, 1 in a large, 2 blacks. We've got the same hoodie there as well in a black. Has the nice pockets on the front as you'd expect from a hoodie, and that is all the way through. And again, it has the perfect kind of thumb hole on the cuff, because girls like to wear like this. Someone's wrecking something through the room. Give you an idea. I think it's just perfect. I need to wear it a few times, see how it feels. Actually, I'll get Debs to wear this and see, because it's going to be the ladies, it's going to be like these, and see how they feel, because already it's too warm for me. But yeah, we'll see how it feels, see how it washes, see how it dries, reshapes. But I think this could be the hoodie that we go for. And then we have the zip. This is to compensate for the chunky hoodie, because not everyone wants a chunky hoodie, but some people do like a zip type hoodie. And I think I found our zip hoodie as well. I like wearing these kind of hoodies when I go to gigs, because they're not too big, and when you go to a gig you can take it off and kind of, if you're down the front in the pit, which sometimes we're still stupid enough to do, but if you're standing, a hoodie's not too thick and bulky to kind of carry around with you, or if you're seating, which more often than not we now do, it can sit over the knee or it can go under the chair. So these kind of zip up hoodies for gigs are perfect. And the same if I'm pottering around in the garage, I can just throw this on. I've had 2 really, really nice ones, which have both been stolen by Bowie. So yeah, we'll get ourselves some done. This compensates for the hoodies. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's exciting. Now we need to agree on a design, because we've battled back and forward about kind of what designs we're going to do. So yeah, exciting times. Stay with us on the journey. See you soon.